Have you seen Star Wars?
Well, it looks like the Kenobi series is going to be eating a lot of member berries when it debuts in 2022. There are new reports coming from Kessel Run Transmissions. Dear God, these guys have a scoop literally every other day at this point. And they're saying that both Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader will appear in the show. And they also note that Clone Commander Cody and the 212th Clone Battalion will also appear. Now, we've talked about in the past that Anakin Skywalker coming back and Hayden Christensen reprising his role is something that a lot of people, including myself, are kind of excited to see, because that means we'll have flashbacks to the Clone Wars. And according to these guys, Anakin will have his Clone Wars armor on as well. But they also note that we're going to see Darth Vader because the plot of Obi-Wan Kenobi's new series primarily revolves around the Sith Lord, Darth Vader, hunting his former master, and in that way of hunting him, I guess he uses Commander Cody to take charge of the Clone Battalion 212th and hunt down Kenobi. I'll be honest, if this comes true, I'm already a little bit disappointed with the series, because this is the stuff of member berries of, hey, you remember Darth Vader? I remember. You remember Clone Commander Cody? I remember him too. You remember the 212th Clone Battalion? Yes, I remember. The problem with this, in my opinion, is that we are just glorifying Darth Vader nonstop. Don't get me wrong, I love Darth Vader. He's an amazing character. He's the most iconic villain of all time. But this is a story about Obi-Wan Kenobi. The series is literally at the moment just called Kenobi by a lot of fans. And a lot of us just want to see Ewan McGregor come back, reprise his role as Kenobi, and actually add a lot more to the character than what we got in the original trilogy, because in that trilogy he was just a mentor figure to pass the torch on to Luke. And then in the prequel trilogy, he kind of really didn't do much until episode 3, and even then, we really didn't get any details on his character and who he is as a person. He was just kind of there as a tool for Anakin's fall to the dark side. This series, though, really gives us an opportunity to delve into the character of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and if the story is literally just going to be Obi-Wan being chased down by the clones, or basically the Empire at this point, sent by Darth Vader, it just seems like a story that can be put in a book. I mean, it's kind of funny that in 2019 of August they said that, hey, we have the scripts ready to go and we're gonna start filming in July of 2020, and then earlier this year of 2020 they say, oh, by the way, we're delaying it because we don't like the scripts. And then this is the stuff we get for the script rewrites. I'm not entirely sure if this will come to fruition. Like I said, this is not confirmed. This is coming from those Kessel Run Transmission guys who have gotten plenty of things wrong in the past as of late, but also have gotten really big things right, like about the Bad Batch series. And we do know that Hayden is returning, and that comes from different sources that are not these guys either. So there's a lot of double confirmation with this kind of stuff of Anakin coming back, flashbacks to him being a Clone Wars armor kind of style of a character portrayal, I guess. I mean, that makes the most sense on why we would see Hayden come back as Anakin Skywalker. It's just a Darth Vader thing that really kind of irks me. I would really hate to feel like he is going to overshadow Obi-Wan in this sense. I mean, you look at Rogue One, the Darth Vader scene wasn't something we needed for that story, but it was really cool, and it was something that was a big fan pleaser and a fan service, and I really appreciated that movie for doing it, because that movie was basically, you remember this, therefore you like it. The Kenobi series, in my opinion, was something that was not a fan pleaser to the original trilogy fans, but more of the prequel trilogy fans. And not only that, it was really a service to Ewan McGregor to play Obi-Wan Kenobi again. And from what we've been told by Ewan about this character in this new series that he's going to be playing in, is that basically it's going to be about Obi-Wan kind of coping with the fall of the Jedi Order, and him kind of turning into that Alec Guinness style of Obi-Wan that we saw in the original trilogy, going from the sassy, witty Kenobi that we know in the prequels and in the Clone Wars show to someone who's a little bit more restrained, who's a little bit wiser, and kind of the Alec Guinness style, who is, you know, I know we all love Ewan McGregor, but Alec Guinness is the iconic in the original Obi-Wan Kenobi that Ewan McGregor was basing his performance on. So seeing him, and Ewan McGregor isn't a phenomenal actor, so seeing Ewan, who is a phenomenal actor, kind of transition from the sassy, witty Kenobi that we know into the Alec Guinness role is something I'm extremely excited to see. But if it's just an action-adventure show of him being hunted down by Darth Vader and Clone Commander Cody, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. I mean, this is just... This isn't anything that excites me about the show. It actually kind of brings my excitement down just a little bit. And I've been saying since they announced the new writer, Joby Harold, that I was a little cautious on him doing this. For me, I'm mostly excited to see what Deborah Chow can do as the director for the series. She was the director for Chapters 3 and Chapter 7 in The Mandalorian, and those are my favorite episodes of Season 1. So I'm excited to see what she can do with this, and I know as a director, normally, and things do change and things are very different in terms of production over there at Lucasfilm, but normally the director has a lot more creative control over the project than the writer. So what kind of would happen though is that she wouldn't derail the entire plot of this, of Vader tracking down Obi-Wan and Commander Cody coming back and being the one to kind of lead the hunt. There's nothing that she can truly do about that other than change the way that story is told, because a lot of things change when you're filming. I mean, even with the original Star Wars, there were things in the script that just didn't make it to the actual film because sometimes you're just restrained by budget, sometimes you're restrained by what you're actually wanting to show, and sometimes you just have a different idea while you're filming the show or the movie that just changes the way the story is told. So maybe Deborah can do her magic and change this up a little bit. The Kenobi series is reportedly going to start a little bit of filming in late September, and it's going to start principal production in, I think, 2021, and that's when they actually start truly filming the show, and it's supposed to release in 2022 as of now. And reports are suggesting that it is going to have 4 to 6 episodes, making it a limited series. And like I said, I'm going to be entirely honest with you. If those 4 to 6 episodes mainly consist of him on the run from Commander Cody because Darth Vader sent him on a hunt, and most of the episodes deal with Darth Vader being upset that Kenobi's alive or something like that, it's just, I don't want the attention to be on Darth Vader. I don't want the attention to be about, oh, you guys remember clone Commander Cody from Revenge of the Sith and the Clone Wars? I don't want that. I want it to be about Obi-Wan. I want it to be a character drama about Obi-Wan Kenobi, not some member-berry fest of, this is nothing but pure fan service, and we're doing this not to develop the character in any way, but just to show fans that we've been listening and we understand that they like the Clone Wars and we understand that they like Darth Vader. So hey, here's both of them. It's just, it rubs me the wrong way. Maybe I'm being a little bit of a cynic about this, like I usually am about most things, but this Kenobi series is something you have to get perfect. We are in the perfect time to make this. You have to get it just right, in my opinion, and if you just make it about Darth Vader and Kenobi again, I don't know, it loses a little bit of that magic. I'm okay with the member berries of Anakin coming back and Hayden playing him again, and then going back to those Clone Wars flashbacks, because that's pretty cool. That's something we haven't seen before. Seeing both of those guys in the Clone Wars, that is. But if you're just going to show me Darth Vader telling Commander Cody to go hunt down Obi-Wan, and then Obi-Wan and Commander Cody have to have some kind of face-off, and Obi-Wan's talking, he's like, oh, hello there, don't you remember me, Cody? You know, I said not to kill all the droids until you arrived, and all that. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, not my cup of tea, but tell me your thoughts below. What do you guys think about Darth Vader returning in the Kenobi series and Commander Cody coming back as well, and apparently the story being that Commander Cody is being commanded by Vader to hunt down and kill Obi-Wan Kenobi himself. Is this the route you wanted the story to go, or did you want something different? Tell me your thoughts below. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, because it does help out the channel. I'm Star Wars Only. I will see you all next time, and may the Force be with you always.